It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
I know.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, the last show of the year. And yes, you heard me say, no, don't turn that on. Don't turn it on yet.
Things don't change quite yet.
Let's put in my ear in my...
Happy New Year.
And look at this. El hombre de la sopa.
He's got all kinds of food. How you doing?
Say hello to everybody. Dile hello, America.
Hello, everybody. Thank you.
Say hello to America. Say hello to America.
Say hi, America.
Say hi, America.
Hey, guys.
There you go. Photo bomb.
Look at this. How amazing. I've got silverware and a lime.
You know why you have a lime? Because he bought una sopa de jerez.
Sopa de re. Huh? Sopa de
Sopa de
re.
jerez. Which is a
special thing on New Year's Eve, right?
What is it? No, you usually have this
Steak?
after you've had a lot to drink.
Okay, we're going to be doing that next.
Fatties.
6 o'clock in the morning, you had that calientita, right? Like a sopón.
So we should have that in about 4 to 5 hours from now.
We should have it about an hour after we start, after Freddie starts
when
pouring.
you drink this, you have 4 to 5 minutes. But he didn't even know you weren't here.
There you go. So that was from Israel. Israel Auto Works Body Shop, which is right outside of our bay door, right? He's amazing. On Christmas, we had coquito. Today, we've got sopa de re
Sopa de jerez.
and a lime.
Godson, he's a friend, and we couldn't do what we do half the things without him.
Does amazing body work, auto repair, and a nice friend, a nice neighbor to have. This is all about going into 2020, right? We're saying goodbye to the old stuff. And yes, I've been walking around like this since 8:30 this morning. You know why? It's 12 o'clock, so I think we bring in the new year 12 hours a little bit earlier because it is midnight someplace else.
It's hilarious. I'm trying to keep a straight face, and I'm watching everybody on the set. If you can hear us, you got to turn it on and watch what's going on here. Everybody has a hat, a crown, or everything in between.
Well, why not?
I just got to say, I don't remember. Last year, we didn't do a show the day before. I think it was 2 days before, so.
You know what? We changed it up. And we've got our old friends, some of our OG interns. Dylan is back on the board, and Ryan is here in the house. Teddy, we miss you. We hope you're feeling better. So get some rest for the next 2 days because come January 2nd, we're kicking off the new year. Dawn, the wine chick, is with us. I am so excited, my good friend Dawn. And so don't worry, no one ever has a lot of names to remember because everyone knows Sandra, and then we bring Dawn. So we keep it a little bit easier for everybody here. Tony's with us, and Wayne from Dignity Memorial. It's about celebrating life, always going forward. 1 o'clock, wait to see who's coming. I've got a big surprise for you coming on our 1 o'clock show.
Who is it?
You'll see when they get here.
That's not right, though.
You will see when they get here. And they called, and they've got a whole story for you. And Jen G's going to be joining us on the 1 o'clock hour.
That's not right.
A lot to be thankful for. And look what Dawn bought us. So if you're watching us or listening to us, you can give us a call, 888-994-4995. We decided we're getting rid of those things in 2019 that do not serve us, and we're going into 2020 with those things that we want.
No, it's funny because this beautiful bottle, the Dawn, the wine chick, is what we know you as. She
Is it still that way?
Yes.
Okay.
She gave me one of these last year, right? Or 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I still have it in my house, unopened, in a case.
Because it has 24 karat gold in it.
Yes.
He thinks it's gonna grow.
I figured that if gold.
Wait, this is how he's funding his afterlife. It's the gold in this
That's his
bottle.
retirement plan. They said invest in gold. They're saying invest in gold.
You're just wrong.
Come on, it was too good not to
But
pass
it's
up.
true. Wait, when it goes up to $25,000 an ounce, that bottle, I'm gonna be laughing.
It's going to fund your mausoleum, I know.
That's right. Maybe two. Shush. But I'm gonna tell you, I still have mine in a case, and everybody wants it because I turn it over once in a while.
You have
and everybody
to,
wants it.
because you got to see the gold in it.
Yeah, and it's spectacular.
Like a Goldschlager. Remember
Yeah,
Goldschlager?
yeah.
Look at this. So we are definitely going to open this today on air. We're going
You
to
have
bring
to.
in 2020 Dawn. This is absolutely amazing.
Isn't it so much fun?
Look at this. I don't know if you can see how suspended the gold is in here. Isn't that amazing?
It's
Yes.
so amazing.
And we get to drink it, and I can sparkle a little bit more. This is fantastic.
Sparkle from the, well, you already sparkle from the inside out.
She does.
We've got a lot going on
Not for
today.
nothing, but if you sparkle anymore, I mean, I asked her if her shoes are gonna glow in the dark. You know what she says? No, I'm gonna wear that till later on tonight.
I said, I'm going low key on the shoes. I can't bring it all out today.
Even the maestro came today, and Sandra has his hat lit up. Now you're DJing tonight. Is that what it
Absolutely,
is?
yeah.
So
We're
that's
going
what.
to party, of course. New Year's Eve. Where
Where are you gonna be tonight?
I'm gonna be in West Boca Raton, about 60 people, and just having a big
Private party or public party?
Private party.
Ah.
Private party, yeah, and then with family and friends, and that's good, you know. So,
You know,
but
I-
you're welcome. That's how private it is. You, Don, and the team here is welcome to come to this party.
Ooh.
Just let me know you are coming.
Is that your
8:30.
private party?
That's my private party.
Oh.
We can cry.
Be
if
very,
you
very
want to.
careful when you.
It's my party.
I've been known to crash a lot of parties.
It's okay, Freddie.
We are
we're
family
ready for
here.
you.
Do you know when I was their ages, what we used to do on New Year's is we used to crash New Year's parties in people's houses. My sister, she don't God, maybe don't call, please. My sister calls in. She'll tell you how she says, "What are you?" And it was me and Juji and Ruben. What are you guys doing here? We're crashing parties all the time.
Maybe give us a call.
No, don't
888-999-95.
86 and don't.
I
It's gonna be a lot
I
of
think
trouble.
you set that up beautifully.
Oh God. Anyway, so how you doing?
I'm well. I'm awesome.
Do you know that I tell everybody I have now, when your man goes on the air, I sort of put his picture, and then I
Did
put
you
you
frame the
next to it.
TV?
Oh, is he like the elf on the shelf? Is
I
he like
freeze
the?
it, and I tell people, listen, I know somebody. It's the only person I
He would have
know.
been here today. He wasn't feeling so great, or he would have been
Yeah,
here.
What do you mean he's not feeling so well?
We went skiing and he caught an upper respiratory infection.
But I
That's
have
what
the
happens when
medicine.
you're Floridian.
I have the medicine for that. It's in the freezer.
Everything's in the freezer at this place.
Wow. I saw him this morning on
Yeah,
the news.
he's still working. He has to work because he was.
But he
off for a
sounded
week.
fantastico.
Yeah, he's on medicine. That's why.
So what's happening with you? I know we're working on covering an event that you've got going on.
Yeah. So, no, just a lot of exciting things with Fem City. You know, I'm on the board now of Fem City, which is all about
Oh, you got
women.
the one up there.
Yeah, the one in West Palm Beach, and that's super exciting. And you know, I'm in the wine business. That's my side hustle, but my main business is insurance, and you know, keeping people healthy, and that's good too. So a lot of good things.
Are you
A lot of
flying
good
all over the country still? You,
flying all over the country, doing different things. I was in Europe twice this past year for the
Wow.
wine, so I was very happy about
that's
that.
some gig. They send you to Europe to taste the wine?
Well, they don't send me. I go to Europe and I make the connections myself, and then they invite me back. So it's a whole. The only thing I ever have to take care of is like airfare. But I go. I'll get my hotels paid for. I'll get all the tours paid for. I get wine comped. It's a good gig. So
Now, I knew she was coming, but I didn't know when. So I did a little research. So it has been a very cold and bad season for wines in general in
Yeah.
certain regions of the earth.
yes.
And I wanted to ask you about that because even in the Napa Valley with the fires and the ash and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and in France it got like 4 degrees and it froze.
They had some frost. That becomes problematic because you can only make now certain parts of the world like Europe, they will only make wine if the grapes are good enough. They won't, unfortunately, they're not American, and Americans will get whatever they
We
can
make
get.
everything.
They make it, and then they kind of it'll have like a smoky taste
Like,
because
yes,
of the
we like
forest
the smoky
fires. They're
flavor.
like, oh yeah, that's the new that's called the firefighter.
That's called the new smoky oak. That's because
Yeah.
forest fire in California.
Yeah, so it is different.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
marshmallow
s'mores.
wine.
There you go. They probably will.
What?
Marshmallow s'more wine.
Some more wine.
S'more wine?
Some more.
Would you like some more?
You're getting people. Okay.
Yes.
All right. There are
So-
people writing in.
So there, to answer your question,
So,
yes.
so let me ask you then, to invest in wine, to buy bottles of wine and not drink them, just invest in them. The year after a bad year, is that a better wine, or the year before is a better pickup?
It depends on how the wine tastes. It depends on the quality of it. Usually, the older a wine, a good wine. I mean, I gotta tell you, Freddie, I love you, but if I was you, I wouldn't. Don't age that wine
Why?
Don't age it.
because it's white wine is not meant, especially sparkling.
Honey, let me tell you something. I don't care
It's
if I
just
never,
got it's just got gold
I
in
don't
it,
care if I
that's
never
all.
drink it.
But
You
there's a
get-
difference between white sparkling wine and champagne,
it-
right? We have to be careful on those.
Yes.
two
You
things.
gave me that wine, that goes with me in the mausoleum.
Yes.
And this is my mausoleum
Very
cover.
careful.
You understand? This, my golden bottle goes with me, along with that camera. Take notes, because it's coming. I want you to put
Do you
it
want me
on
to do
top of the box, right there, and seal it.
You want Dawn to open this?
Yeah, she's the pro.
She said be
You
careful.
need a towel?
We're just gonna let the gold
I'm gonna
float.
I'm gonna
There's
try
a
to get
whole
the
art
gold
to
to
this.
come to the top.
How did you get involved with all of these wines? Because you don't own a liquor store, you don't work at a liquor store. This is a whole separate love.
I wanted to find a job or a career, I should say, that something I wanted to learn, that I knew a lot about, but I wanted to learn more about, and just be happy doing it. So that's why I do it.
And these are all different wines that you just happen to love that you work with.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I only work with wines I love.
How amazing is that? Look at Sandra's face. Did you drink wine? Is it vegan?
You could private label wine.
Yes. Some wines you can private
I think
label.
our wine bottle is up there. It's actually on our coffee bar. Happy New Year!
Yay! Look at that. See what an expert I am.
That was
Now,
incredible.
now, the nice thing is, when you have an event, Sandra, like
Yeah.
you have your organization with the women, you can private label your bottles of wine to put them on the table.
DJ?
Now, is
Thank
wine
you so
does
much.
wine have to be
Yes.
vegan for you to drink it?
Some
Does it have to-
wine is not vegan.
It has to be
It's
vegan.
the
Yeah.
filtering, how they
Isn't
filter.
It's how they
Is that
filter it with
true?
egg white,
Yes.
but they don't. But most places don't do that anymore because of salmonella and issues that they've
Oh,
had.
that's good to know.
Yeah,
So these wines aren't vegan?
they're
or are
vegan and they are gluten free.
Wine?
And the door is open. Let's see who else is coming in for some gold wine.
How much gold is in here? Like in the entire bottle?
Oh, that I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe like
Enough to hit the stock market.
one tenth of an ounce.
Does anyone want wine? Let's get two over there.
Any?
Ah! Holy smoke, she walked in with a microphone.
Nice.
Una
Hand this to Wayne.
One more.
One more? Gotta get some more cups ready. Ryan, can you grab some more cups off the table, please, in the other room? Thank you. B's gonna get them. How many more we have? One for Yolanda
One for Yolanda.
and Tony. B's got some more cups. So
Come,
what?
come.
What in 2019? Here's my
Bang.
question of yesterday. Do you want to release?
For you. Give me your
Barry.
cup.
Anything from
Don't worry
2019
about it.
you
You
want
can't
to
duck a camera, guys.
you want to get rid of? That we're not going. What was my question
Negative
yesterday?
people.
What do you want to get rid of from last year?
Was it?
2019.
Yeah.
Like, you want to bring to the
What are we letting go in 2020?
What are you letting go from last year? Which is a very interesting
Yolanda.
question.
Yeah.
What are you letting go of last year? What do you want to let go of?
In particular that happened? I mean, or a general?
Whatever.
Like, just
You know, it
definitely
figures you
negative.
would complicate a complicated
I
question.
know, right? I complicate everything. Definitely negative people, negative vibes. Not that I've had a lot of that. I'm so happy that, just when you are positive, you just kind of happen to just always attract positive, good people. So, but bad attitudes, I guess, there are some people that are, just
The
kind of
yuckiness.
yuckiness. Yeah, I'm like, I don't like that energy. I guess that, and I don't know.
What do you want going forward in 2020?
A lot of money.
You know, you're the
honest.
only one that I know who is specific and honest. Because we all want a lot of money, but nobody wants to say it. Because you got to be politically correct.
Yeah.
Pull up a chair.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
how
no,
about
I
you, Dawn?
want a lot of money.
Let's get some chairs. You want to get some chairs?
We can move
And-
the purses too. How about you, Dawn?
And Dawn, what about you? Yes.
What do I want to get rid of? I agree 100% with Sandra that, you know, just what do you call it? Shield the negative better. That's all. Just don't let it in my space, because I find that some people, I don't know why, but some people find it intriguing to complain to me. And I'm like,
sharing.
yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, you know what? That's okay. I don't have time because I want to be positive. So that's what I want to get rid of, or prevent it. Let's say not get rid of, but prevent. And then my main goal this year, there's two main goals that I have that I'm going to do, and I'm actually meeting with tomorrow, the first, this way to get it done with. I'm going to work on my branding
For the insurance or the wine?
for my, as
you.
a person.
Okay.
Yeah. Just kind of link the two.
I'm kind of
So
liking
you'll
this
see.
whole picture, this whole look. You gotta
Wait a
get a
minute, wait a
picture
minute.
of her
Oh,
branding.
that's a new one.
The
That's
pink?
new.
Yeah, usually I wear red.
No, not that.
Brandon,
But that is
Brandon
true.
issue.
You usually do it, right? But it's new. You're branding you. You're not branding a product.
Right.
That's different.
Personal
Yes.
branding is big. You
Yes.
gotta- Then you can
Be
sell
whatever
any
you
product,
want.
and it's
Exactly.
really you.
Yeah.
Then
so
let me
that's my
ask you
main
the
goal.
$1 million question.
Yes.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Are you the best at what you do?
Yes.
Ding ding.
Yeah.
Excellent answer. We were asking this
Absolutely.
answer.
And you got bells in front of you. You can wear them whenever you want.
Yes.
And she's the best. And we talked about this yesterday, and there was only me and Teddy were the only ones to say yes. Everybody else in the room said there's room for improvement. Are you the best at what you do?
Yes, definitely.
Are you the best?
Yes.
Make sure you light up that mic.
Hector. All of them.
All of
Slide
them.
them
Just
all
light
up.
them all on. Are you the best at what you do?
Yes.
That's not on.
B,
Is it on?
are you the best at what you do?
Well, now I have to say yes. But truly, deep down, I do believe that I give 110% to everything that I do.
You absolutely do.
So then you're the best at what you do.
So I guess I'm the best at what I do.
Do you know that being the best at what you do is contagious?
Yes.
If you hang around people that do this all day long, you will become part of the question and the solution, and you will never have any doubts. Okay? And we talked about this, right? We talked about having doubt in what you do. You have any doubts about what you did that you'd like to do over in the new year? The answer to that question is no.
No.
You don't know
I knew
doubts.
that was going to happen.
You make it better, you make it bigger, and you just keep on going. That's what you do. That's it.
Booyah. There you go.
That's what it brings you. So you're going to be branding you, which is a nice, nice change. And in what direction is this branding? Are you going to incorporate the wines and your business?
Yeah,
sense?
I'm gonna, as you mentioned, be best at what you do. I'm going to be the best at being me. So
No one does that better.
that's why I'm doing the branding for that. So that's my main number one goal. And it's gonna be tomorrow. I'm meeting with my branding.
And what's your other
expert
goal?
tomorrow. My other goal is to put more money into retirement.
Okay, that's a good goal too. At her young age, she's ready to retire already.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even think about that. Yes, sir.
Para que se lo tomen ahora y si alguien quiere, pues yo tengo para vender.
¿Y qué es eso? El coquito.
Oh, coquito!
Actually, you know what?
Yay!
Israel, come on in for a minute.
Yes,
We have
Israel,
some more
'cause-
there?
Let's
Dawn,
give
we have
Oh,
Israel.
yeah.
Israel, so we can have a salud with you. Yes, give that to Yolanda. Yolanda, hold on to coquito. Hold on, Israel, hey.
And we have to do
Israel,
a
Israel.
toast.
Come on in. We're going to do a toast.
We have
before
to do a
go
toast
commercial
before
break.
you drink it.
Here,
Because
hold
it's going to
this.
get warm.
Yep, we're going to do a toast.
Come,
Israel, come in.
here. It ain't gonna go to you.
It's all good. It's all. We're an open camera today.
Cheers, salud.
Salud. You want to do a toast to 2020?
You do it.
You do.
No, you do it.
Here's to a year. I'm going to cry. A year full of great friends, great energy, love, hope, happiness, and may our new home always be a welcome home for all of you to come and share our love and light.
Salud.
Lovely.
Happy New Year.
Salud.
And on that, Dylan, let's go to commercial break.
See, now I'm gonna want to open my bottle.
Yeah. You should go get it.
888-994-4995. Here's to 2020, everyone, and we'll be right back.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a
This is
professional and
amazing,
talented
Dawn.
photographer?
This is really
Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
You have a business you want to share, ideas you want to be heard, and events you want to be known, then amp them up on Amp It Up, our new online radio station. We want your voice to be heard, so spread the word on Amp It Up. Contact us at 866-224-5422 for more information. Let's amp it up.
As we age, our stem cells decline in their ability to heal our bodies. Imagine a patch that could activate your stem cells and reset them to a younger, healthier state. No supplements, nutrients, or drugs enter your body. Activate your stem cells with this patented phototherapy. Benefits include the support of wound healing, rapid pain relief, increased energy, better sleep, reduced stress, sharper mental focus, and an overall feeling of youthful vitality. When you're at your best, you experience the world differently. Contact us at 561-929-1627. For a free consultation to help you feel your best, activate your own stem cells with this affordable patented phototherapy. Call today, 561-929-1627.
$15, $25.
He loves that bell.
Dylan, we missed you. We
Now-
love messing with Dylan.
You have a bell in front of you.
Oh, yay.
The red one is yours.
And we all have a horn.
Oh, red.
You have
Thank
red,
you.
And then you also have a
I
horn.
found the dollar store yesterday.
Is this like the talking stick?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you can
That's
ring.
the truth
You can
bell?
ring the bell whenever you want. You see, we're doing participation because everybody got jealous of my bell. So now everybody on the set has a bell, and then mine has a hole. This thing mine has a hole in it.
Can I have the
Cowbell.
pink
Yeah, we want you
one?
guys to participate in the conversation as well.
No
Me
problem.
and Ryan and everybody
He goes
over
with the
there.
outfit.
So
Yes,
Wayne,
we
what do
should
you
have
want
a
going forward in
Thank you.
2020?
What do you want to let go in the past?
Going forward.
Yeah, I think kind of building on what some of the others said. It's like it's a new, not only a new year, a new decade.
a new decade.
You know, it's big. It's big. I think, but overall, I think less hate, more love in the world. You know, for me personally, you know, I like, you know, diversity. You know, celebrate the differences in people. You know, cherish what others bring, and just help each other. That's my motto.
It's a gift. And we have actually a chalkboard wall on the other side of our studio for everyone to write the resolutions and what they're going to do. And it's going to be a whole studio participation,
Now
everything.
you're going
in
to
our
have
studio.
to. You're going to have to put a one word
Why?
because the wall is full.
I know.
So you're
Maybe
gonna
a
have to
step
write.
stool.
You're gonna have to, like some people in the room who should remain nameless, and I won't point at him, will write like big words.
You should.
No, I did not.
That was me.
So,
Resolution took half the wall.
Freddie, I'm going to chime in. What would be your one word? If you could pick one word for 2020, what would be your one word?
She's good.
You know, not for nothing.
You started this.
We're gonna cut you off.
Cafe Press is going out today.
Okay.
I just want you to know, B is our editor of our Cafe Press, and that is going out today. The new
Yes.
edition going into
Yay.
2020. Our
2020.
new, streamlined, improved. It's not the Gazette anymore. It's now called the Brooklyn Cafe Press, and you have done a spectacular job.
Can't wait for everybody
doing
to
that.
see it. So our featured article is going to be new studio, new year, the same dynamic duo. So I think that fits
I love
perfectly.
that.
And it's a little behind the scenes look of where they came from, where they're going, and everything in between.
Feels scary. You haven't seen the article, but she's good.
It's good.
I never get to see nothing.
And our Spotlight Business of the Month is Ann Dector of Actually Speaking with Ann, when she's on her segments on Wednesdays. And our Foundation of the Month is Kids in Capes. We are officially starting. This is bell ringing worthy.
No, you have your own bell.
Our Kids Network. So our Kids
You
Network
have
is
bell.
starting in 2 weeks. I'm very excited with Kids in Capes.
She
They're going to be
doesn't
doing
like
their own show. And that's our official launch of the Kids Network.
Holy smokes! Did you know she was coming?
I did. It's time to open another bottle, is all I can tell you.
She has it
She
in her
brought
hand.
it. Yay! Anybody bringing wine is always welcome.
Always welcome in our house. So that's a
Your
lot going
ears
on.
must be ringing. I was talking about you last night to some people at the radio station studio about what you do and how you do it. And this guy does what you do, but he does it through food. Because food is the new penicillin. It's a new way of doing things.
Daphne,
Yes,
health
yes,
and
yes.
vitamins. Food is exactly it. And JoJo, JoJo's always celebrated New Year's and Christmas. We haven't seen her in a long time.
No, she said she was going to be here like 2 weeks ago. I'm still waiting. I guess she's walking down.
So we're kicking into 2020. Let's get Daphne a chair, somebody. And I think Brady's out there so she can sit and join our conversation. Every week we have a party. And we go, we're not going to have one next week. And I look at Friday and I said, we have a party tomorrow. And he says, okay.
Today she said we had a party. The last 2 times we did this and the DJ was here, I went in to cancel because I said, nobody's coming. Nobody knows we're here. We had almost 100 people in here.
Oh my gosh.
It was craziness. And then the second one, Sandra showed up with her merry little men.
Ladies.
And ladies in the forest. And they all have fun. It was a lot of fun. A lot of creativity was going on. A lot of networking and stuff going on.
The United Latinas. And Daphne is a great connection for you, Tony. And actually, Dawn would probably like the Reboot Wellness Cruise as well, that we talked about yesterday, which is amazing. And it actually leaves from the Port of Palm Beach, January 18th through 20th. And it's about really shifting your mindset. And you may probably put it in better words than I do, but it's about mindset, getting rid of all those old limiting beliefs and nutrition, supplements, just a better you, a stronger you, a new you going into 2020.
We have a lot of great speakers that are going to help to elevate everyone's life. It's as simple as that. And by the way, Jeanette, she's on.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
With the
She's
blood.
a sponsor.
Yeah, she had me write something on her Facebook page, and I am on her program. And I'm gonna tell you something. I spoke to people about that last night. That's how your name came up, and I have never felt better in my life since doing the things that she asked me to do. I can't hardly wait. In 2 weeks, I'm going back to have a second look. But my goodness, what a difference it is in the information that she gave.
I can't wait for her to get a hold of all the passengers. It's going to be a lot of fun watching that.
I'm gonna tell you, she has a very interesting concept, which will enlighten people about their health and the different things that are going on. But this lady right here that you're looking at, when I came out of ICU and she took me in, and she went through every organ in my body, I ended up with 21 different pills.
Supplements.
Not medication.
Not medication, supplements. And in 3 months, she changed my life. And I don't kid about this because I was in a bad way. And when I met Daphne and she did what she did, I didn't understand a word of what she was talking about. My son Gio was with me. He says, I think you completely lost your mind. And they analyzed everything she gave me. And for 3 days this went on, and I never stopped, never missed a beat. Went from 21 to 14 to 11 to 9 until we got me on the right track. And she changed my life. And you know what? If you don't believe me, come and see me. But then we go to her because I'm going to prove it to you that they know what they're doing. Different form of...
We're energy, we vibrate to frequency, and a lot of people really, they don't understand that we're made up of atoms, we're frequency, so everything that we put into our bodies emanates certain energy fields, the way we think. We bring in whatever we think we manifest. So we really have to try, especially for this new year, to bring in the most positive. It's been a year of major, major transition. It's been a 10-year culmination of it's a decade that we've been through that's been one of the most transformational decades.
Good or bad, do you think?
It's good because it's a revelation. It's bringing us to a certain place in our life. We have to get rid of all the past grievances, all the family issues. There's so much going on with people with feeling uncomfortable about certain circumstances, people in their lives. And it's all about forgiveness this year. If we don't forgive, we bind all the negative to us. And forgiveness is really powerful. This is the time to really let go of all those negative feelings. Even if somebody really hurt you, it's your time to say to yourself, okay, what did I learn from this? What is the higher power? What is God teaching me? Why did I have to go through these negative feelings? I feel it's bringing us all to a higher level. If you can take the goodness from it and learn the lesson, then you can move on to the next level. But it's all about accepting certain things and moving forward and looking at the higher good of it all. You know, there are people that will always hurt us, but how deep do you let them go in your life? They can come in for a moment, they can do certain things, but where are you? Where are you spiritually? Have you changed your thinking? Have you moved yourself to a higher level? So it's really it's such a great transitional year for all of us, and I really believe that we'll all
Happy New Year!
we'll find ourselves in a better place. And what's interesting today, the moon is in Pisces. So
of course it is.
See?
What does that mean?
And that's why we're here today.
What does that mean?
It's all about the spiritual side. We're ending the year on one of the most spiritual moons. And it's in Pisces, and it's very deep. It's about how we feel about people, family, life. What are we really made up of? What's really gone on inside our minds? Are we in a better place? It's about cleansing, and it's about love. Because love can transcend everything, and that's what it's all about,
So
love and forgiveness.
It's a little bit about you actually count, right? It's your turn, it's your time, and you count. How you feel is important.
Love transcends everything.
It does.
And it's funny because the reboot cruise that he's talking about, they're going to go into that as well. We talked about that a little bit yesterday, how they go and things that have bothered you from early in your
Sometimes
life.
stuff you don't even know.
It goes all the way back.
It goes back to the umbilical cord.
It does.
And you're carrying around all
That's
this
true.
weight, and you don't know why, and people are renting space in your head, and you don't know why, and you
Renting
That's true.
space in your head.
Yeah.
That is a great
That is true.
statement.
I mean, you'd be surprised at how
much money they don't pay you to rent that space?
No, they take from
They're
you.
like squatters, is
You're
all I
paying
can
them.
say. They're not
You're
rent-
paying them with your energy.
You'd be
Right.
surprised how much you are paying. That's the problem.
That's exactly
You're
it.
giving up. We've had people on the show this week. I mean, this has been a tremendous 2 weeks because people are talking about giving away my power, giving away my looks, my thoughts,
Right.
giving away. We talked about this yesterday. Is the glass half full or empty?
It's always half full.
You know something, in my life, I want it to overflow. I don't care about the half or in between or 3/4. I want it to go over so it spills on the floor and it gets everybody's shoes wet. That's what I want. Because I believe that there's always more, but unless you fill that glass and you spill it, you ain't gonna know what that tastes like.
Celebrating life is what it's all about.
That's what I love about
Right?
Wayne's deal,
We're
celebrating
celebrating
life.
life.
And this gentleman deals with, I can face death because I met Wayne. I'm serious. I don't have a problem with it
I just
anymore.
drank your mausoleum money, so sorry. Celebrating your life while you're here. is
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
pass
doing.
the hat. But and I want to bring in DJ into this because Hispanics have a different look, and Sandra, we have a different look. Yolanda, we have a different look when it comes, and I know Bev is behind me. When it comes to Hector, Jesus, there's a lot of Latinos in
I
here.
don't think he's Latino.
There's
I'm a
lot-
Latinga. Does that happen?
A Latinga.
Yeah.
A what? Okay, never mind. What the hell did she say? A Latina.
Latinga.
What's a
No,
tinga?
Latinga, no, Latina.
No,
She's mixing
Latinga. I'm a gringa with
Latino.
Latin flavor.
Here, pass
Yes.
this around. Help me here, DJ.
Where is the Latin flavor coming from? No.
It comes from my dance moves. You haven't seen me dance. Bachata,
Excuse me, we need-
salsa,
We need to take about 10 minutes break. It's about time. There is a God.
It's a gringa and a Latina mix.
I think, she wants
My
the
name
bachata.
is Donna Maria. Come on,
Donna
it doesn't come
Maria.
from anywhere. Donna Maria.
Have you ever heard Latinga?
No.
Sandra?
I know.
Hector? Bev? Latinga?
She wants the
Never heard of
bachata.
it.
Why would they know it? I made it up.
Okay.
Have you not
Trademarked.
met me?
Is that part of your branding?
Yes,
This
it's
is
part
part
of
of
my
your
branding. I
branding.
can't give it all on
We
the
would call
table
you-
tonight.
We would call you the classy Latinga.
Latinga.
I can't even say that with a straight face.
Latinga. I think she wants to go dance with
Yes,
DJ is what I think she wants to do.
He's going to be holding. I heard DJ is going to be holding classes of dance.
Yeah.
He wants to teach people
Especially
how to dance.
bachata. and
Bachata,
salsa.
merengue.
Yeah, all that stuff.
You dance? See? Does Chris dance?
See? See? We won the dance we won the tango. We won the tango competition.
You tango?
See?
It's not just her.
You missed her,
It
didn't
needs
you?
two to tango. So
It takes two, baby.
It's a new year. I'm learning new things. I didn't know she was.
You never know what I'm gonna
¿Y
pull
tú
out of
entiendes, tú
my.
entiendes español? ¿Tú hablas un poquito español?
Sí.
You really do?
Sí.
No.
Ella parece que habla español.
Sí.
Good.
Listen, Freddy, it's like yesterday, remember?
To interview her in Fuego.
So now we had another interview for Fuego.
For Fuego, yeah.
So we can have a
With the
dual.
music.
I can't wait that. See?
See.
We knew we missed her. You know she loves us. She came all the way down from North Palm Beach to see us today at our new space.
See?
Which she truly does, which is incredible.
It really is.
It's like I met a lady, and her English is very poor. So she was in a meeting. We were in a function, and she was standing up right next to me, and this guy was speaking English to her all the time, and she's going like this, and going like this. And I said, "Do you know?" After the conversation, I said, "Do you know what this guy was talking to you about?" She says, "I have no idea." I said, "You know those dolls that the Spanish people has on the cars, and they're animals or something, and it's a little bouncing head like this." I said, "You look just like that."
Oh, the bobblehead.
Because already-
The bobblehead. Yeah, it's the bobblehead.
I said, "You look like a bobblehead." yeah. And I said, "You smile sometimes." You are like, "Ha ha ha." I said, "You don't. Why do you smile?" He says, "Because she smiles." So they were both
Communicating with no words.
but
She was
She
mirroring.
had no idea what was
That's
going
kind
on,
of
so-
like the question we were talking about. What do you find the most sexiest about people?
Intellect.
Stupidity. The stupider
But we're
you
not
are, the
talking
better I
about
like you.
dating.
She says intellect is the sexiest.
I think, I agree.
Intellect, but the
I'm
only
afraid to ask DJ.
DJ.
Look.
You probably know the answer. You
What is
probably
the
know the
answer?
answer. I give you one guess.
The eyes.
Huh? Dance.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
that's
the
the
dance.
sexiest thing. When you find a partner like Sandra or Yolanda, and then you just dance. And
So do you like it better when they know how to dance or when they don't know how to dance?
I like both of them because I can take them from nothing.
He can mold them.
I can take them from
You're
nothing.
like freaking Switzerland.
No, I take them from nothing to a success. And also, and that's part of what I do. That's a God-given gift. It's like I can teach you.
Don't get it wrong. God gave it to her.
It is a talent from God. I can take people from nothing to a fantastic dancer, and I've done it several times. And I'm the best when it comes to teaching dancing. You see, in that, I'm the best.
You are? He's the
Because
best.
people, it's just about being a leader. As a man, I have to be the leader of how we are going to perform. From salsa, bachata,
That's
from
where my
tango
problem
to
is.
What?
I like to lead.
But how come that doesn't surprise me?
That's
okay,
my
after
problem.
the commercial, we should come back.
We are, and you guys
tell
are going to
how
dance, and we'll
cheese
switch the
are.
set. Yeah.
But
We're gonna do
but,
that.
But you've danced with women that lead. I've done it. Right? I don't care.
Right, but it's not the best.
So hard.
It's
Dawn,
very hard.
what do you find sexiest about a person?
Confidence.
Interesting. Wayne?
Humor.
Tony?
All the above.
Switzerland? Give me a word.
I'm into teeth, so I like smiles.
You're
What's a good
into
word?
teeth.
He likes smiles.
He said, "I'm
I'm
into
into teeth, so I like
I'm
smiles.
into teeth,
Yeah,
so
he likes to-
I like
smiles
He likes,
smiles.
he likes to get bit.
Forgive me, I have a lisp.
Yolanda?
Intellect and confidence.
I was
Excellent.
thinking that.
Daphne?
Exactly, same thing.
Intellect and confidence?
And kindness
Kindness.
That's 3 words.
I'm just so much more superficial.
What, money?
No, I'm not that
Looks.
superficial.
Looks, eyes.
Eyes. The
Eyes.
look in your eyes.
Well, you could see the soul. Your
Yes.
soul. Someone's soul through their eyes.
You don't even have to say anything. It's just the look in the eyes.
Me is the walk.
Oh, like a
Man,
swagger.
have you ever seen a walk? I'm talking about a walk.
Got such a boy brain.
I'm not talking about that. You see how quickly they go to that?
Well, explain. Your English is not so very sexy.
presence.
What?
Presence?
Presence?
It's a presence. When you are confident, you have a certain walk, right? Latinas walk different than Anglos. And you have to look.
The confidence.
You
When
have
they're
to-
happy or when they're mad?
Oh, that's every nationality.
But what I like about walk is that you have to put something into the game. It's easy to say, oh, you got beautiful eyes. No, that's easy. But think about a woman's walk, the gait, that walk, that confianza, that confidence that they have.
That
can
means you're
tell.
really looking.
No, I'm just watching them walk.
He's observing. He's observing.
I'm not looking at their butts or anything like that. I'm just saying there's a walk. You ever notice in Florida, a lot of women like to wear the short dresses and show the legs? Why is that? It's part of the
Because
walk.
it's very hot here.
Is that what it is?
Latanga. That's coming from a Latanga.
Latinga.
Latinga.
So you must like this song from Elvis Presley. Walks like an angel,
Yeah.
but watch out. Like.
Bachata. Let's
He
go to
would
commercial
point
break.
this out.
When we come back, we're going to put Wayne on set with us, and DJ and Dawn, they're going to go dance. We're going to put them on camera 3.
We got camera 3.
Oh,
All
great.
right. Stay
Great.
tuned. Sandra, too. You know what? It's New Year's. Let's go have a party over on the other side of the theater. 888-994-4995. We'll be right
funny.
back.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff, your branding specialist with Promo Stuff For You. So we're entering the new year. By now everybody has gotten their corporate gift, so this time of year generally is quiet with the exception of marketing departments trying to figure out what they're going to do for 2020. So it's really important that a company figures out and does proper planning throughout the year as to what type of marketing they want to do. At Promo Stuff For You, I love being able to sit down with a client and figuring exactly what they want to do, when they want to do it, and time it with the various events that they might have coming up.
Does your business Moby Pop? A new way to grow your business. Using a simple keyword, drive customers right to you with just a click. Customers will receive your personalized digital business card within seconds, with all your contact information in one place, including a gallery of photos, videos, and clear call to action that drives sales. Promote your products and services, or share a hot new listing with custom event pages and RSVP form, boosting qualified leads. Special offers and promotions are directly sent to your potential customers' phones with text campaigns, increasing foot traffic and creating a loyal following. Let MobiPop drive your marketing campaign. Focus on your business. Let MobiPop focus on growing it.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
And we're back. I don't like that bell. It hurts my finger.
Where's the other bell? Oh, I took
You
it
have
here. I need to save all the corks. You know how I save our other corks? I need to save our original cork. I don't know where it is, but I'm going to ask Dawn for it. There's a lot of gold sitting in the bottom of these cups. I feel like I'm gold mining down here.
There's a lot. I'm going to have to put vodka in this to clean it up.
We can take care of that as well. Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. What's everyone doing for New Year's? What are you doing?
I am going to celebrate for the first time in 14 years with my son in Florida.
Nice.
New Year's, and it'll be him, the baby, Valerie, Sarah, Zane, and Linda.
Very nice.
And a couple of cats at home.
Very nice.
Fireplace, because it's going to be 58 degrees.
Is it?
That's what they say.
Really?
In my mind, it will be.
So I guess I can't wear this.
No, you can. If I put on a fire thing and I start sweating profusely, that's okay.
There you have it. Tony, what are you doing?
I like long walks on the beach, and perhaps I'll get a kiss on the cheek.
On the cheek.
You're going to walk on the beach and find somebody to kiss you?
Right here.
Because he likes teeth and he likes smiles.
You're going to go on the beach and find somebody to kiss you?
Right here.
How about you, Daphne?
A nice quiet night at home.
Wayne?
Home with the wife. We might be up to midnight. We'll see.
That's what we're celebrating New Year's now is all I can say. Dylan, do we have camera 3 up? Can you see it? Let's see what we got cooking over there in the studio, in the theater. Are they dancing?
They're off camera.
There you go. We just got to get them on camera. I'll be Ryan, can you help them set the camera?
Set that camera and put it on there.
And I'm really glad that we have Brian back as well. These two over here are taking selfies of themselves.
I know. Aren't they beautiful?
Yolanda, what are you doing for New Year's?
I'm going to a friend's house in Plantation.
Turn on all
Always
those
done
mics.
something big, so it'll be a lot of fun with a lot of kids,
Keep
a lot
going.
of adults, 2 parties parallel, you know.
Keep going.
Very nice, taking the kids.
Yes.
And Sandra, what are you doing?
Nothing. Staying home.
That
Probably
mic isn't
catching
on.
up on all the Star Wars.
Yolanda, that mic isn't on.
Star Wars?
It is? So then it should be on, Dylan.
Nothing. We're doing nothing.
Everyone's kind of hanging low. So what's with all these big parties people talk about? Does anyone go?
I never go to parties lately.
I don't know.
What? Parties?
Big parties for New Year's.
A lot of people, because of what's going on around us, have stopped doing it, but there's going to be 1.5 million people in New York, so I don't know.
That's going to be huge in New York, right?
It's easier to watch that on TV though. It's so much safer to stay home.
It's amateur night.
Talk about celebrating life, right, Wayne?
Definitely. And in the new year, we're pushing. It's a new year, new decade. New Year's resolutions, planning ahead. We're saying, get your arrangements in place. I pray to God, we don't want anyone to have their end next year or this next decade, but we know it's going to happen.
And I have to tell you, someone told me we should bring the numerologist back on for 2020. And she did my chart, and I'll never forget, right when we were meeting you, part of my chart said for numerology, you will have a new appreciation for life and death. So what did I do? I panicked. I said, what does that mean? Something's going to happen. The next week, Wayne with Dignity Memorial became a client of the cafe.
Wow.
Right? So a new appreciation of celebrating life and death. So it's when you see these things, it's the perception and what you take
You
from
have to
it.
be open, right?
Totally. And it totally was an eye-opening experience. And you know what? She was 100... He's still with the champagne. 100% right.
What did you get?
Wayne, I may be calling you.
I'm going to get you a cheese cloth. We can save all the gold
You know
for
what a
you.
block of cheese looks like? This is like a block of gold.
We're going to save you.
If I drain this, can I make a ring out of it?
Probably so.
Look at that.
It's 24 karat gold on, so don't drink it.
There you go.
You're going to be like the commercial. You will now go to the bathroom with
I want to do
gold.
an X-ray on you right now.
I'm very wealthy.
It's like gold. Was it Goldfinger?
Oh,
Austin
there you
Powell?
go. There you go.
Austin
007.
That's a movie.
James
girl.
Bond too.
No, Austin Powers wasn't 007.
I know. I was cleaning it up.
No, that made it dirty. But anyway. Bada bing.
What you got cooking here?
Yeah, we've got some lunch seminars coming up in the new year. So if you want some more information, want to come learn about, what are we
Where's
talking
the
about?
first one and what's the name?
So we've got
He's got a lower.
three dates in Davie at Outback Steakhouse at 12 o'clock. So we've got that happening on the 7th, the 9th, and the 14th. So that's Tuesday, Thursday, and the following Tuesday. And then we have another set in Coral Springs, and that's going to be on the 14th, the 16th, and 21st at BJ's Brew House. They're both on University Drive.
All right, so let's go back. The first one is on Tuesday, the 7th.
Starts Tuesday the 7th, Thursday the 9th, and the following Tuesday the 14th, and that's at Outback Steakhouse in Davie on University Drive.
And what are you going to be talking about?
So that one is talking about the benefits of pre-arrangements. We're also going to touch on those that are veterans, so the veterans' burial benefits they're entitled to. So we're going to go over that in a little bit of detail on that one, but you don't need to be a veteran to attend the lunch seminar. Free lunch. If you want some information, I encourage you to come. And then another set in Coral Springs on the 14th, Tuesday the 14th, Thursday the 16th, and Tuesday the 21st, BJ's Brew House on University Drive in Coral Springs.
Celebrating life.
So if you're interested at all, give me a call or a text, 561-654-9000. I'll make sure you get on the list, answer any questions you might have, but encourage you to come. Have a free lunch, learn some information, and maybe get those arrangements in place.
Well, you know, it's funny. I wanted to talk to you because we want to sort of bring in tables and chairs because I know you're doing Pampalani and everything else. And I would like you
And
to
Sandra's doing an event here as well.
I would like you to do something here.
Yeah.
But I have a twist. I want to have a singer like Jay and
Yeah, I love it.
Janine. They play music and everything else. And are they coming this Friday?
Maybe.
Maybe, because we're going to be a call out to people to come and do the filming of, and there's going to be music going on in here, and they're going to be playing instruments. And I would like to add that to the spectacular stuff that you do, just to get more people out there.
We're open. I mean, these things are set, but we're going to be setting a lot more events moving forward from January onwards. So, and we love to try new things and experiment, and I love it. So let's do it.
Celebrating life, and that is what we do every day here, and that's what it's all about. Even when you pass, and it's the one thing in life, I can't even tell you paying taxes anymore is guaranteed. There are people that do not. So that old adage is gone. The only thing is guaranteed in life is that it will end.
You're talking to my account.
I would no, because I had the whole conversation in my head already. The only thing, right, that is actually guaranteed is that at some point your physical life will end. So make the arrangements. It's a gift that you can give your family, so they don't have to make those arrangements.
Exactly.
I was actually talking
you
to
can
my
decide what
family.
you want. And then you're not leaving it to your family to arrange, and you're not leaving them a bill.
Yes, I was given the keys to where I can find that paperwork a couple weeks ago, which is not a good conversation to have, but you know what? And I said to someone else, do you have any idea what your family's arrangements are? And they said, now's not a good time to know. You know what, though? Now is the good, just know.
Best time to know.
Just know if they have it in place and where those papers are, where the documents are, so when you need them, you have them. I don't mean you have to go read them and have a whole conversation, but just know that they exist.
That's true. Listen, I got the shock of my life when the dad died and my mom died, and I didn't know anything. And when she died, there was nothing to know because there was nothing. And it was Dignity that came to the rescue. And I didn't even know that they had used Dignity. It wasn't until I met Wayne and I looked into it that I found out they took care of some of the arrangements and everything else that was done. And it's funny because I didn't have any money when I went to bury Mom. I gave the guy my driver's license. I says, I promise you I will pay you. My father came out with money the next day. I don't know where the hell he got it from. I don't know what he did. And they said, Santori, don't worry about it. Let's get your mother done. We'll talk about how to take care of the arrangements later. It was amazing. So I've learned a new way and a new day with this gentleman. My son introduced me to him. And I like to kid around about a lot of things, but sometimes in life, and this is the end of one, starting another, sometimes you gotta have these conversations. Because everybody around you that you leave the burden to is who you're looking out for.
I think this is the year. This is the year to have those uncomfortable conversations, and I have learned so much from being able to do this show. The gift of our guests coming forward.
And Wayne's a lot of fun.
Wayne's a lot of fun, but and Jay and Janine, and to introduce them, but to have those uncomfortable conversations that you don't want to have, that you make bigger than they actually are once you have the conversations, and you realize we create so much drama in our mind. And you poor thing have to deal with all my uncomfortable conversations from 9 a.m. until whenever we finish at night. But there's so many things to talk about that thanks for me being my go-to guy, that I can have those uncomfortable conversations on this set and everything we sit here with and all these guests and being part of all of this growth and this change. Even when I had my my breakdown a couple months ago, you were there with me every minute, and here we are going to 2020 stronger, better. We've got our crew getting healthier, and they're coming back to join us. and nothing like that gift.
And the kids never abandoned us. They've always been. They may show up at different times and everything else. But we went through a tough stretch. Those 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that was tough. And nobody will understand tough until you have to go and grow and keep going. But you have friends. You have friends that you can rely on. People who have been there from the beginning. You know, and having the other Dawn in here, it means a lot to us. And having the kids in here, Hector's been there since Jump Street. Dylan since Jump Street, you know? I mean, these are kids that never stopped. And they keep going. And you keep growing. And then when the better times come and we start making this noise, they're all coming with us. And I promise you, I said TV, we did get on Roku this year, we got on Amazon, everything else, we got on cable. But we will be on regular TV, you watch. I ain't done yet. I'm gonna bring it. And I'm gonna use this facility that Dawn found, and I give credit where credit's due. Holy smokes. Are you kidding me?
Here's your surprise.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
No, you're coming on the next hour. I told you there's a surprise coming.
Wow. Unreal. How'd you do that? Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know who that gentleman is?
Come on in, Jackson.
This is Jackson. This man.
is Mr. Jackson Destine, who we talk about.
How are you?
This young man, we're going to have you on to hear your story. One of the most remarkable young men that we met, how many years ago?
Two
At Atlantic High School. This is the man that we met. The first thing he said to me is, I'm going to prom and I'm going to steal me some shoes.
I needed a pair of shoes.
And now he has won the Heisman High School Trophy winner. He is second year at FSU. And we've got a lot to talk about.
And people have been telling us, about your delivery when you talk to kids and how you do what you do. And I'm gonna tell. I mean, we're gonna bring you on at 1 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
But you know, you always have my intention. You always have. You're going to FSU.
Yes, sir.
I mean, this kid. You want to talk about life and death? You talk about. He's a stand-up guy. And this guy, he's a man now. When we met him, he was just growing up to be a man out of high school. And the Heisman Trophy winner at the high school level for the country is standing in this room tonight. Thank you. Wow, I am shocked. Yeah. Again, one end and another. What is it? Door closes and 12 windows open?
The House of Miracles is what this place is.
That's what Amy
And it's having those uncomfortable conversations and find out what's going on. And if you have your plan in place, great. If you don't, contact Wayne. Go to one of these luncheons. Bring your family, because it's not just you. It affects so many. Sandra?
You know, I was gonna say, like, we're in 2020. 2000 seems like just yesterday. 20 years have passed. Can you imagine? It's gonna be another 20 years. Those things are so important because life happens so fast. You know, we could all probably remember where we were the year 2000 when Y2K.
Do you remember Y2K? Where you were? Where were you?
I mean, I was in my house. I don't even remember which house particular, but I remember exactly what I was wearing, like right that Christmas. You know, like I have so many details and thinking, the clocks aren't going to stop or the computers aren't going to stop. But that seemed like yesterday. 20 years. We're all getting like.
Well, how old is your son now?
23. He'll be 24.
So now that you made me feel like I'm a fossil. Thank you very much.
I feel like one too sometimes when I say that.
I was in my house in Hollywood.
I was in Disney World.
I made everybody in Hollywood Avenue in the Bronx, and everybody in a circle. Everybody, hold on, let's see what happens. And when they hit, nothing happened.
No.
I said, okay, let's go.
Yeah. I was in Disney World, and everyone panicked. We had to leave the hotel. We had to get to the hotel because the parks were going to close. There's going to be this major outage, and everyone was going to. It was fine.
You went to Disney World on New Year's?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's cool.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Can we bring Disney World here?
We can make it.
Let's make
con
it.
la máquina and all that. You know what a máquina is, right?
The machine.
The machine.
What? She's learning.
I'm learning. I got a lime. I got sopa de rey.
Sopa de res.
And a lime. So we're going to try that out a
We
little
can use
bit.
the lime and the tequila, but anyway.
Remember where you were in Y2K?
I was living in Tokyo.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Tokyo?
I was in
You're too tall to
Tokyo.
live in Tokyo.
I was there for 8 years.
Did you
I
really
just
say
say
that?
It's true. You ever seen Tokyo? The places you live are small.
I could breathe on the train. I was the only one.
You see? No, don't they push the crowd in?
Yep.
There you go. I
It's
see
true.
it.
He's so
Yeah.
politically correct, isn't he?
They do it. They push you in.
They've got white gloves.
Yes, and they
Shove
do
you
it
in, yeah, so they can close the
500
doors.
people fit in a 400 car.
Yeah.
Daphne, where were you?
Major party here in Boca Raton.
living here.
Tony?
I was in Fort Lauderdale getting a kiss on the cheek.
On the beach?
Still on the
You
cheek.
still travel that beach a lot, don't you?
Yolanda,
journey,
remember where
man.
you were?
Philadelphia.
No kids at that time.
No kids.
How about you, Captain?
I was in Ohio.
Ohio.
Changes.
Yeah, small
And you
village
guys
in
were
a
all little.
cornfield.
Bay Village?
You guys weren't even born
Coldwater.
yet.
Yeah, they were.
Minster.
You were? How old were you?
10.
You remember where you were?
Yeah.
Where?
Neighbor's house party.
He was partying at
People
10.
remember. And Wayne, how can people reach you?
Well, best way is my mobile, 561-654-9000. If you want some general information, you want to know about upcoming event, just want to learn more, either for yourself or for a loved one, give me a call. Happy to help.
This is really.
Or
this
take
is
a
the
tour.
year.
Take a tour. You know, that tour thing that you did for me, that is very effective. It really makes everything black and white.
Yeah, I mean, we've got over 2,600 locations throughout the country. We've got over 30 between West Palm and Miami. So we've probably got a location that you're not aware of near where you are. So if you want to just know, it's like, what's my nearest Dignity Memorial location where I can get some more information, give me a call. Happy to help.
Dignity Memorial. Amazing.
And I know
Amazing
one thing for
company.
sure. Eyes not getting burned.
I
had this
promise you.
argument again. I had this argument again last
No
night.
argument.
Nobody
Are you
listens.
serious?
Yeah.
Why don't they listen to you?
They better, because I is not going into one of those
I'll take
container
care of it.
To cremation? You don't want to get cremated?
Absolutely not. No, you want to be cremated?
I don't know.
Well, find out, because if you don't know, they will. We don't know. We're supposed to hear you?
Default.
So remember
Yeah,
2
I
years
guess
ago
I
I
should
promised you a
solidify
building?
that.
Wait, it's fire out of a cannon. That's just me.
Yeah, we're going to fire you out of a
2
camera.
years ago I promised you a building, right? And here we sit, NAM2 TV studios.
I know, I talked to Freddie.
I promise you again, that will not happen.
I got a really horrible call Sunday night from a son saying my mother's they're in ER and they're going to take the tubes out, and I need to make arrangements. We haven't done anything
For your mom?
for this
A
guy's
client.
mom.
Oh, yeah.
So he called me and I'm trying to help him, but it's like, he's giving me a couple hours notice. It's like, they probably, she's not going to last for a couple of hours. So what do I do? How much for what? And it's like, my dad's buried in, one of your cemeteries, but I'm just going to cremate her. It's good enough. It was pretty sad that, nothing was in place, and he knew it's not what his mom wanted, but he was just going to do the cheapest thing possible. So don't leave it to your kids.
Don't leave it to your kids, honestly. Don't leave it to
they
your
often
spouse.
won't
Make
do
some
what
plans.
you would have wanted,
Can I ask you a question? How did you get into it?
Yeah, that's a good question. Actually, my grandmother, 95, passed away last year. She lived a long, healthy life, and she'd made her pre-arrangements, and it was nice, a nice touch. So much easier experience than we've ever experienced in my family before, and it just touched me, and I looked into getting involved in this industry on the back of that. So. But really enjoyed this last year. It's been a full year.
You just got involved in
Yeah, I started full time January 2019. So it's just been a full year, and it's really been a fantastic ride. People often say, how do you do what you do? It's not depressing, and actually it's just the reverse, because I know I'm helping people. I meet with families, get the arrangements in place. More times than not, I get a hug and saying, "Oh, you made it so easy for us. We were dreading that, but you made it really simple, and we're so relieved. And I know this is going to be, so much better for my family." And that really, that really means a
You
lot.
have to be a certain type of person to be able to be involved in it. So you have that in your personality.
Yeah,
to make people feel comfortable.
I honestly
and it
feel-
takes the stress off. That's a very personal time in life when you come in at the end and try to make it an easy transition for people and comfortable, so that they are in a better place because of what you've done.
Yeah, and it's very rewarding where I have, helped families make their arrangements, and then someone has passed in the family and helping them afterwards as well. And it's really rewarding to say, I'm so glad you helped us make our pre-arrangements. It was so much easier. So I really get a lot of reward from that, and I really feel it's my calling. So I
I have to
really
say,
enjoy what I'm
working
doing.
with you, Wayne, has truly been, for me,
An
totally an
eye-opener.
eye-opening
Yeah,
experience.
absolutely.
All for the good, because all of these things that we've you're so fearful of, and these uncomfortable conversations again that you don't want to have with your family. Do they have arrangements? What are their wishes? And even for my age and what, talking to you, it's not so fearful anymore if you see what your options are and you actually look at it and you take the tour and you look at it in black and white and say, these are my wishes, and let's see what we can do to make these arrangements. And I know now through, I guess the end of the year is now, but you have some sales going on. It sounds crazy, I know, but it saves a lot of money, and if you wait, hopefully everyone lives a very, very long life, but then you're going to get locked into those prices in 20, 30 years from now also.
Well, that's right. So, prices are always going up. We have over 50 years of data, and we know that the prices of funerals have been doubling every 7 to 10 years. So the huge benefit of making your pre-arrangements with Dignity is when you do that, they're locked in at that price. So they can never go up anywhere, and it's transferable anywhere in a network.
Give Wayne a call. Hopefully next week we're going to be on location at one of the Dignity Memorial locations.
Question for you. So with Florida being such a transient state, do you deal with people who want to make arrangements to go to their home state?
All the time. Gotcha. So it's probably almost half of what we do is people come and say, I'm interested in making pre-arrangements, but we've got our cemetery plots up in New York. Can you help us? I'm like, 100% yes, and that's what we do is, again, because of our network, with one contract, we can have 2 locations there, so it's easy on the day. One phone call to us, we take care of everything from the place that the person passed away, doing all the preparations for transport, getting them up to another state, and then one of our other location takes over, picks them up from the airport, and then does all the arrangements to the cemetery. So that's all in one contract. It's all done. So on the day, worst day, one phone call, we take care of everything.
They can send you to the moon.
That's what's up.
Hector's going out of a cannon.
No, they can send you to the moon, but you got to be cremated. And they shoot you out.
Would you get frozen?
Have no choice once you get up there, I guess.
I don't know why it made me think of that.
You want
Just
to
the movie I saw.
cryo?
That's it. I'm going to cut you off.
Like Austin Powers.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Jackson Justine. Wow, I'm so excited to hear what's going on with him.
Absolutely.
Dignity Memorial for all of your pre-needs, celebrating life. Contact Wayne. Daphne is located where?
6919 Southwest 18th Street in Boca Raton in the Boardwalk Plaza.
So time to get your life back on track. And you two, I'm glad you get to connect because Daphne is the best in the industry.
We call her the wizard.
And rebootcruise.com. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Excited about with this new part of the reef is to see what happens with the animals moving from one side to the other and what the growth will be from 10 years worth of mature corals and sponges and things, and what the movement will be onto the new reef.
Hey, I'm Tony Twyman, creator of the Reboot Wellness Cruise 2020. I invite you to join us as we set sail on the Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line's Grand Classica, January 18th through the 20th, for 2 days filled with active lifestyle, healthy nutrition, and virtual wellness. The goal is to get you to experience a vibrational spiritual shift by helping you develop internal balance, sustainable alignment, community, and execution for a healthy, happy life. Walls become doors and mountains move when you understand what you can accomplish. Call 954-998-3284 for more information or visit rebootcruise.com. Join our community by sailing with us to experience a new decade, new you. Again, 954-998-3284 or visit rebootcruise.com. Come sail with us.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Does your business Moby Pop? A new way to grow your business. Using a simple keyword, drive customers right to you with just a click. Customers will receive your personalized digital business card within seconds with all your contact information in one place, including a gallery of photos, videos, and clear call to action that drives sales. Promote your products and services, or share a hot new listing with custom event pages and RSVP form, boosting qualified leads. Special offers and promotions are directly sent to your potential customers' phones with text campaigns, increasing foot traffic and creating a loyal following. Let MobiPop drive your marketing campaign. Focus on your business. Let MobiPop focus on growing it.
And
we're back.
Welcome back to the Brooklyn Cafe. I think I cut you out of the camera shot. There's Dawn. We're back at the Brooklyn Cafe. You're a little wonky, I know. Sorry.
That was you?
I think we're moving everyone. I think I tripped on the camera. You know, it's not a big party. It's kind of a little party, but it's all about giving thanks and going forward into 2020 and getting rid of the old stuff that does not serve us and going forward with growth and friends. Dawn, we saw you in there dancing. You
See
got
my moves?
Brown on. I saw your moves, and everyone says, "Wow, your friend Dawn is so nice. You really are.
Thank
so
you.
lovely. You've been with us from the beginning, and Chris, we miss you. We hope you feel better soon. We can't wait to have you back because Freddie is still talking about our 3-year anniversary party when he got to talk to Chris for 30 minutes.
The banana
and the banana
You
show.
know, I made a decision. I'm not going to wait for Chris to visit us.
Gonna go visit him?
We're
Go
gonna
to the
go visit.
studio.
We
Let's
are.
go.
I don't even know where the studio is.
I'll take you there.
I want to go to full crew. Cameras, lights, a whole night. So when we
Yeah.
walk in there, we're going to say the Chris fan club.
I love it. Oh my God,
The
that
Chris
was great.
Farrell fan club.
Maybe you'll get him a raise.
And we'll walk in with like fake snowballs.
I love that.
That's it. I swear I want to do that this year. Can we do
Look
that?
at this set. We can absolutely do it. And I had a surprise guest for you. I didn't expect a surprise whole studio for you, but we've got
What do you need? You need something?
No, I'm good.
Jackson Destine is with us, and Jackson is a longtime friend of ours. And this young man, wow.
We were
leaves
talking
me
about him the other
speechless.
day.
I know, and I reached out, and he was home for the holidays from school. And you brought a full crew in with you.
We
So
here.
welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. What's going on with you? What's happening?
We counting blessings every day. You know, just happy to be here. I don't even know where to start from last time I left. It's just been, God is just blessing me every single day.
Well, tell us what you're doing now.
Right now, I'm the president of my fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, the Mu Epsilon chapter, and we've been doing a lot of events in the community, in the Tallahassee community, the FSU community, such as HIV awareness block party, where we bring awareness to making sure that students are educated about STDs and such things of that nature. We've been giving out, doing like spelling bees for students. Just a lot of great events for the community, winning step shows, raising my little cousin now in Tallahassee. So that's just been
You are
an
so
adventure.
loved by this community. We had Ted Hodgkinson from Roots and Wings
That's
on the
what it
other
was.
day.
I'm trying to figure
And
out where
he
it
was talking about you, and we talk about you all the time and how we met you through JJ. And where you both have come from and where you are all now, truly an inspiration for so many people. Can you tell us a little bit of your story that you want to share from where you were to where you are now, and how do you do it?
Well, a little bit of my story. I come from the city of Delray Beach in Palm Beach County, and I just grew up in a rigorous environment. Just like my uncles were all gang members, so I had no choice but to be around that environment. Because I was a kid, that's what was the right thing to do. That was the right thing to do. That's all I seen. So I grew up selling illegal substances with them. Got expelled from school when I got into middle school. Just been in the wrong crowd growing up, and I just thought that was just the way life was, And I was Haitian, so I was getting picked on in school, which caused me to fight a lot, experience homelessness. And one day when I was in middle school, I had a dream that I was gonna be a successful person. And from that dream, I woke up and I was like, let's chase it. I don't care if I fall. I have nothing to lose. So I went back to school with the mindset that I'm gonna be a straight A student. It didn't happen overnight, but eventually I became the senior class president of my high school. A straight A student, graduated with 4.0 GPA. Now I'm here.
And now
This wonderful
you're here.
show.
And tell us about this young man sitting next to you.
Yes, ma'am. I now have full custody of my little cousin who's 9 years old. So he's here in Tallahassee with me, putting me on. I have more friends now because of him. So he's just a social butterfly. He's just a social butterfly. He's amazing. So I'm really thankful that I made this decision to bring him in with me.
How has that been for you, Deshaun?
It's been great. He has been taking care of me really good, and I just been really lucky he been in my life.
Aww.
I did not pay him to say that.
We talk about it all the time, and we actually have a show we did a show on the opioid epidemic, and there were some people here, and they brought Narcan, and we talked about different people that get involved with substances, and it has no race, religion, finances, it happens. And your story, when we met you so long ago, I said in the last hour, I've learned so much doing what we do. Your story, you were a product of circumstances. You didn't know what your uncles were doing was wrong. You didn't know that being raised by a grandmother was going to lead you to the next step. That's all you knew. So those people that pass judgment, stop, because you never know what shoes or no shoes anyone's walking in. And your clothing line,
Yes, ma'am.
UDT, he's got an entire, it's just growing. He and JJ are now partners.
How is JJ doing?
JJ is doing amazing. She's the most hardworking person that I know. Like, she is always on the go 24/7. Sometimes I ask her, hey, let's hang out. She's like, yeah, we're going to hang out, but she's always doing something. So it's like, we never really have the time to, but she's always on the move. So I'll be feeling like, man, I just
Tell us
want to
about
hang out with you
UDT. What's
sometime.
happening with that?
Oh, UDT is going great. We just did a partnership with Bergali, which is a clothing line in Tallahassee. We did a partnership with them. It was a huge success. We had a fashion show, and we're just our cause is speeded on. And I'm just really thankful that I was able to do it with one of my brothers who's in our fraternity, which is why our cause is speeded on. And we, with the profit that we make from the clothes that we sell, we send it out to Haiti to help like people who are in need. We send it out to the homelessness, and we don't keep none of the profits, you know. So Universal Dream Team is still growing, and I'm still thankful and grateful.
Incredible. And Mr. Anthony is with us, and we have some guests that were with us 2 years ago.
I remember they were a lot shorter.
And
They're a lot taller,
I
bigger.
got a lot taller, a lot bigger.
You ain't lying.
What's happened, Mr. Anthony?
I'm great. It's a pleasure to be here. Jackson definitely has a major impact in these teens' lives. I met Jackson first at the 2017 Spelling Bee when he came in first place, and I thought it was a great opportunity to have him come and mentor the teens. So Jackson came over to the teen center, and he said to me straight up, he says, Mr. Anthony, time, everything, we need to put stuff in perspective. And we said we're going to pay him for the time that he does what he does. So it's a good example to set. And he came in and mentored the teens. And basically, the impact he had on the teens' lives has changed their life instantly. I see teens like Ferrari talk about increasing his GPA. Saying, I want to be like Jackson, stuff like that. And Thompson, I actually see their grades increasing. Jackson did a lot of one-on-one mentorship, and he also did classes in a group. I've seen teachers sit down and listen to Jackson as he speaks, because everything he says is valuable. And it really took Milagro to another level.
The Milagro Center.
Milagro Center.
And you're all still part of the Milagro Center?
Yeah.
What grade are you in now?
I'm in 11th.
And you're how tall?
6'4".
And how's school going for you?
Oh, it's going great.
And what are you doing now? Are you working with other kids, or where are you at?
I'm just playing basketball right now.
Good. Well, that's good.
We're in the middle of the season, so.
And where are you in school?
Oh, Village Academy.
And this is the hardest year, I think, 11th grade.
Yeah.
Getting ready next SATs, ACTs, all of that.
Yes.
What's your dream? Where do you want to go?
Where I want to go, definitely the league, but if that don't work out, I want to go into missionary.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Totally different.
Yeah, and just give back.
How about you, Ferrari? What are your plans?
I am a junior, and my plans are go to school, college, great college, get known, hopefully make it to the league, give back to the community, or just be an engineer or real estate.
And how about you?
Well, I'm really hoping to get into Middlebury College in Vermont, and I hope to study international relations, if that's possible, and just travel the world and see what's out there.
Now, are you new to this arrangement that's going on?
She was with us 2 years ago.
She wasn't.
Oh no,
She wasn't.
Oh, okay.
She's
She's
new.
new, yes.
She wasn't there 2 years ago. Don't be throwing quick questions at me. I know she wasn't there. I remember these guys.
Yeah.
But look how
But
well
you're-
together she is, so
But you're
spoken well.
new to this equation, right? You're new to this whole arrangement.
Yes.
So I want to get your impact. First of all, you're the only female that I remember that you brought forward, except for JJ. And you know, there's a whole story with JJ. I want to get your impressions. How do you feel about what's going on around you?
Well, it's great to be in a really good environment. It's very inspiring. And when you see what he's doing, you're like, I can't make any excuses. Like, right.
There's no bubbles in the
Yeah.
equation, right? I mean, you either want to do something with your life or not, correct?
Yeah.
So how do you guys pay it forward? I know Jackson made a huge impact on your life, so that goes without saying because that is all we hear over and over again. What do you want to do? You want to pay it forward. What do you want to do? How do you want to teach?
I just want to like mentor and like just motivate people to keep going.
Well, when I see someone like struggling, I always like try to understand them and see how can I help them with what I have. So like I just try to understand people and just if they're struggling, I'm like, can I see your graduation? Are you on? I always ask like, are you on track for graduation? And see like how I can help them to be on track. Like I know like I have 2 friends now, and I just recently brought them to the Milagro Teen Center so they can use the resources there to get on track for graduation. It's really important.
And Ferrari?
I look to like basically being a friend of somebody that needs a friend. I like to mentor basically. I like seeing somebody and I see of it has a project that needs to be done.
I want to ask any of you guys, what has the Milagro Center done for you? How has it changed your life?
This position, you know, this change. Like it's an environment, like it's a great environment. Everybody there is always trying to get better, and we push each other to do better. And like the resources that Mr. Anthony provide is great. You know, anything you need, that's like, it's there. He'll go get it for you.
Do you think your life has changed positively because of it?
Yes, because I remember I was in 6th grade. My first day coming to Milagro. It was after he got the position, and then we got to know each other, and then we just built a relationship off that. And more, he helped with my confidence, started becoming more open. I got to know people in the community. Like Thompson said, resources. Gave a lot of resources. If you need something, help. Same thing with grades. This is Mr. Jeff also helped me with grades. Increased my GPA. Yep.
How about for you? What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
You're all
We're
juniors, okay. How long in Milagro's new for you?
Yes, I just joined last year. We're working on a project about how we can reuse plastic and and grow our own food. So that's how Miss Jacqueline, who works with White Stripe, that's how she connected us with Mr. Anthony, and we started working on that. That's how I got to Milagro.
And Mr. Anthony, what do you do with Milagro?
Well, I'm the Teen Leadership Program Director.
You've been there for a little while.
Yeah, I've been there for 5
6
years,
years.
6 years. And I think I've been blessed to have this opportunity to impact the teens' lives. And the more that you work with the teens, you get to realize that they're teachers too. And you have to empower them and ignite them so that they could reach their dreams. And it's all about creating leadership opportunities for them. And one of the things, we use like the drum. How could the drum transcend into education? But it's not just a drum alone. It's community interaction. It's going out there and like this, being on TV, being exposed to Yoga Fest, another, like we just went to the football game. And so we do things and create opportunities for them that builds their self-esteem and empower them. And so when they're out there working with the community and interacting with people and speaking, when they go to the classroom, then they have the energy to take it back to the classroom. So just like if we're teaching them something on the drums, it's the same concept as a teacher teaching them a math Quasar,
It
whatever it
changes
is.
it.
Yeah. And I see it grow in each and every one of these things. And Jackson, again, he brought that positive attitude and openness, being able to speak freely about stuff, like an open book,
Jackson, what Ted told me is that he brings you in to talk to the students.
Yes, ma'am.
And they respect you.
Yeah.
What does that feel like for you?
That has been a dream that I've always wanted to do, because we spoke to every single school in my city, and that really means a lot to me because
Every single school in the city of Delray?
school in Delray Beach, every single school.
How many schools was that?
A lot. I tried
A
writing
lot.
them down.
This is a
I
lot.
tried writing down each and single one I got to, but it came to a point where it's like I lost track. And then it didn't even matter about the number, because we touched so many students. And it got to a point where I would walk down the street and kids would be like, "You came to my school." And then we start talking about how they doing in school, their grades, and how they want to believe in themselves. And that's really the message that I preach, is for them to believe in themselves. Because I came from the same city that y'all came from. And for me to come out as the number one student, number one like Heisman winner in the country, I mean, like, I live where you live. So if I did it, you can do it too.
How did you do it? What kept you going?
Man, by believing in myself, because no one believed in me. No one ever believed in me. I was always too short. I was always too black. I was always, your uncles didn't make it, so you're not gonna make it too. And it just came to a point where I had, even family members didn't believe in me. So it came to a point where it's just like, well, it's up to me. Do I think I'm gonna make it? And once I told myself, yeah, I got this, like me, I'm here.
Would it have been so much easier just to say, yeah, you're right?
Oh man, I probably would have been dead right now if I said, yeah, you're right.
So
Nah, for real.
right? But think about, you took that other path, the
Uh-huh.
path less traveled, I think, for a lot of people without your motivation, which is remarkable. So that's your message, is love yourself first.
Always gotta love you first. Now, I'm a little bit intrigued, because you started this journey when we first met him at Atlantic High School. You were a different human being, and you were just developing where you wanted to be.
Yes, sir.
So you've gone from follower, you become a leader, and now you're becoming an icon in people's lives. Is it more difficult now because, walking the walk, you have to be on point?
Yes, sir.
So the responsibility is growing.
Yes, sir.
It's getting smaller and
Right.
easier. It's getting more difficult. And now you're taking this young soul into your circle. Okay, so paying it forward, which is the word you were looking for. Paying it forward is my word for next year. And you're inspiring this gentleman to walk the straight line. And look at these guys. Everybody has bad choices to make if they want to make them, right?
Yes, sir.
So here you now are going to be striving for a future. You're going to a great school. You're involved around great people. What's in store for you next year? What are you looking to do?
Next year, I'm really just looking to gain and maintain and keep praising my God, really, because I wouldn't really be here without Him. What keeps me focused and motivated and on point is that every single day I wake up, I have a reason. I have a reason why to be awake. I have a purpose to keep going, to keep fighting. And I know that if I ever fail, I have a whole generation that's going to fail as well. And it's going to have to wait until the next Jackson come around 3-4 generations later to try to break that cycle. So I understand that my time is now, to take advantage of it. And, although it may seem as if, I got everything together, I'm human and I really don't. I make mistakes too. I make mistakes. That's why I keep a small group of positive friends around me. I always keep my brothers with me to make sure that I'm making the right decisions. And I have constant reminders of home, how bad it still is. My mother, my father, still struggling. My uncles still, having troubles in the street life. So I have constant reminders like, you can't give up, because look at your family back home. You have to keep going. Every day I have reminders when I wake up to the point where I fall asleep. So it's
Now,
always
are
a
you
constant
living in
grind.
Tallahassee or are you living down here?
I'm in Tallahassee.
With this young man?
Yes.
Living in Tallahassee, yes, sir.
Interesting.
Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, let's talk to Deshaun. Let's hear some of your story.
Rayshawn.
Rashawn, I'm sorry.
Rayshawn.
888-994-4995. Here's to a happy 2020. More to come. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Tony Twyman, creator of the Reboot Wellness Cruise 2020. I invite you to join us as we set sail on the Bahamas Paradise Cruise Line's Grand Classica, January 18th through the 20th, for 2 days filled with active lifestyle, healthy nutrition, and virtual wellness. The goal is to get you to experience a vibrational spiritual shift by helping you develop internal balance, sustainable alignment, community, and execution for a healthy, happy life. Walls become doors and mountains move when you understand what you can accomplish. Call 954-998-3284 for more information or visit rebootcruise.com. Join our community by sailing with us to experience a new decade, new you. Again, 954-998-3284 or visit rebootcruise.com. Come sail with us.
Hey everyone, this is Jeff, your branding specialist with Promo Stuff For You. So we're entering the new year. By now everybody has gotten their corporate gift, so this time of year generally is quiet with the exception of marketing departments trying to figure out what they're going to do for 2020. So it's really important that a company figures out and does proper planning throughout the year as to what type of marketing they want to do. At Promo Stuff For You, I love being able to sit down with a client and figuring exactly what they want to do, when they want to do it, and time it with the various events they might have coming up.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe. Wow. This is the last segment of 2019 on our show.
I know.
Wow. Right?
In with a bang, out with a bang.
A lot of change. And B, you're doing an article. It's coming out today. Our Brooklyn Cafe Press. The Cafe Press is coming out today. And it talked about where we came from when we first met you to where we are now, and how we met Jackson and all of these amazing people is when you went to church that day and you met JJ.
Yes. At the church, and it's funny because I told you I met this exciting young woman, and then she walks in.
2 days later, she walks in with No Place for Hate, with a totally different program, and you said, I'll never see her again. This was on a Monday. You met her Sunday. You came in on Monday. I think Tuesday she walked in with Miss Tracy, and they both looked at each other and went, how did this even happen?
Yeah, small world. I remember that.
And through that, we met Jackson and Mr. Anthony. The Milagro Center is incredible. And Rashawn, so tell us your story. How do you like Tallahassee compared to Delray?
It's great. I'm trying to keep up with everything that I've been doing, and I'm trying to keep up with my friends in Tallahassee and my family members in Delray Beach.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty hard, kinda, but I just keep it in.
And how's school? I hear you're a straight A student.
Yeah, I try to review my homework when I'm at Tallahassee. I always understand math and reading really well. I don't get thrown off most often, but it's just that sometimes when I don't really pay attention, it's when some people interrupt me. And then I just go right with them. But then sometimes I'd be like, okay, it's stopped playing. I need to go back to work.
How do you like it living with Jackson?
It's great. I love living with him.
Is it just the two of you?
No, we have a roommate. Her name's called Beatrice. And She's a great friend.
That's her name too.
They call me B though.
B?
Yeah, they call her
Oh
B
yeah, that's called her B too.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he likes to step, you know. He likes to step, stroll. He be doing too much. He likes to do all of that.
Amazing kid.
it's just my thing.
Now it's his thing.
And you have a new program coming out, you said, called Cape?
Yeah, Cape University. Basically, what we want to do is take what happened at Milagro Center and expand it throughout the whole Palm Beach County. You know, empowering teens, getting them involved in art, but we want to use that as a form of mentorship also, and improve behavior for the teens throughout Palm Beach County. And in the end of it, we'll come together and we have 120 drums, so we bring them all together from teaching 10, 10, 10, 10. And that would bring the children together, the parents, the community, everybody all together in one. And Jackson is part of the team of Cape, and looking forward to the great things in 2020.
And is the Milagro Center open to all teens in the area?
Yeah, we're open to all teens. It's basically, the whole idea is, all is a big word, because it's important to bring all teens in. Those who have great, GPAs and stuff, great, we empower them to continue doing that. Those who have a low GPA, there's an opportunity to empower them and help them to rise. I mean, right now we just opened a new center, a new entity. So when we came in 2 years ago, we had just the teen center altogether. Now we have a new entity, so we have middle school and high school. So we've grown over the past 2 years.
Same location?
Yes, same location. 2 buildings sitting side by side each other.
Wow. And I've been to, I think, the elementary center.
Yes, yes, and that is amazing. I think that's the seed where it all starts, so.
Which is remarkable.
Yeah.
You must be looking forward to next year because the program is growing and it's under your watch.
Yeah.
And you have some, you got some testimonies. You can
Yeah.
make a movie
It's
with what's going on in your life.
You hit the nail right on the head. It's absolutely priceless. It's one thing to have a center, but it's another thing to have teens in the center that are motivated and teens who want to help, like Thompson and Ferrari and Dina. And these teens Dina will come to me and she's, Mr. Anthony, we need to do this. So the motivation, so I get an opportunity to step back and empower
And let them do
leadership.
their thing.
And they take the leadership. Just did a
Love
fashion
that.
show for the end of the holidays, and I just stood back and amazement to see the fashion show. Everybody dressed up, making up, doing what they needed to do, and the energy in the room and everything, and we were like, wow, this is amazing. So in 2020, the vision is empowerment, leadership. Give them that opportunity. Give them, like Tommy, he has his responsibilities, he takes care of certain things. Dina, I'm trying to encourage Dina now to do more administrative work so that she could actually help with some of the work I'm doing so I could step back. So 2020 is a great dream, a great vision that I see coming through.
Some big stuff coming in your way, and I
Yeah.
understand because you've learned that if you keep it going and you put this gentleman into your circle, then it just keeps pushing it upwards. In New York City, they are full of playhouses. It's Broadway, off-Broadway, and
Yeah.
super off-Broadway. But it doesn't matter what happens in these houses. The houses are beautiful. It is the actors that make the play. And you guys, I feel good about the future. I was afraid that, we're spiraling out of control. And then you guys come, what a way to end the year. I got to thank you. This is amazing because tomorrow is okay.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be okay. We got to help you guys get to that next level. That's what it comes down to. So again, I told you this when we were at the other place. That wasn't ours. This is ours. You got a home. Make it work for you. Whatever it is that we can do, we do it.
How we can help raise your platform and give you some more exposure. We're actually, I can't believe you didn't even say this. We're starting our Kids Network next month.
That's powerful.
We're starting our Kids
That's
Network.
insane because it's your production.
Well, it's
That's
our
amazing.
production. Our first show we've talked about, and it
Very
starts
powerful.
with these 2 elementary school, they're sisters, and they have a program called Mini Mitzvahs, and their show is called Kids in Capes. And it's about kids in capes.
It's a classic.
Exactly.
Kids in capes.
And they're encouraging.
And we have Cape Universal.
And there you have it.
Divine. You always say divine. It's amazing.
It always, we
Well,
always
wanna
find
merge
it.
them.
We would
wanna
like to
merge
bring
Let's
you
all of
all
these
in
children.
with
We want
it.
to do the Kids Network. They're going to be in control of the production. All we're going to do is this side of it. They're going to do everything else. The writing,
I love it.
acting,
You know,
all that.
I was paying attention to that when we went to break, and you were instructing her. Right away, I saw it. Oh, there it is. Opportunity. She's learning. And,
Oh, this is a phenomenon. I've had this guy with me
Great.
since the
I
beginning.
absolutely love this.
And they know it inside out. They can work in any production company anywhere, and
that's
they
the
can probably
vision.
teach it.
That's
how
vision.
good they are.
Dina right here, she wrote the play for the Plastic Planet that we performed at the Crest Theater in Delray Beach. After that, she wrote the play for climate change. And writing the play entails a lot of information. Where you're going to be, what time you're going to come on, everything, all these details that she's putting in. And then still working in school, getting good grades, still paying attention to all these different things. So that opportunity right there, especially for Dina, that would be a great opportunity, you know? So, it's
Dina, I
priceless.
want
And
to
we talked about this a couple years ago.
I want to do a play in here. I need a stage. I need to find a stage. It doesn't have to be a big stage, but I need a stage because people are coming forward with the thing. What?
He wants to have a stage here.
I want to have a stage here. And then the chairs is no problem, but I need the stage. Either that or I have to build one. One or the other. But I want to have a presence. I want to give kids an opportunity to be on stage. Because when they see the lights go on. Are you playing football?
No, sir.
Now, I just want people to understand something, okay? A lot of people play sports to get attention, okay? And a lot of people play sports because they're good at it, and if you have the combination of both, you're the best. You were the best. But your leadership of what you're doing now, right now, has nothing to do with football.
No.
And you were the best high school player in the planet in this country.
Yes, sir.
And you didn't go in that direction, you went in a different direction. So anybody who's writing in and telling me, oh, that he used football to get attention, no, he not. He could have.
He did not.
He could have. That's the part to me that I find freaking amazing. He didn't do it that way. He's doing it the other way. And that speaks a lot about your volumes as a man, as opposed to just an athlete.
Yes, sir.
So that award has to have on the bottom of it, I'm also a man.
Thank you, sir.
Well, first and foremost, and so we would love to expand it. I talked about this last week, is expanding it to the teens, because it is through you, through all of you, through you that inspires your own generation. They're not going to listen to us. We can just give you the runway to do it. They're going to listen to you, and what you all say is what's going to make the difference. It's going to keep everyone off the streets and out from under the tree, under the tree, and inspire them to go to college and play sports and inspire the next and write your plays and be creative, because it is all of you that you bring forward that will help all of them continue to grow. Milagro Center is amazing. So we have a whole nother studio on the other side of this space that we open up to use.
That's right. If you have the ability to achieve a dream, you watch what happens when you open that door. They will all come to you. There will be so many that you're gonna have to pick and choose in what order you want them to work. Now he knows what I'm talking about, because this is like a dream for you. They're all coming. They're coming to you because everybody wants to be part of it.
Day.
Of course. Of course.
Every day. I mean, it's amazing.
It's funny, I wanted a building. When I first met Dawn 4 years ago, even before that, I wanted to have a building where we could do this. And it wasn't until circumstances said, you gotta go. And we came here. And now this is a thumbprint. I mean, we've only been here 6 weeks. Wow. This place was empty when we came in here, 6 weeks. We met some of the neighbors.
There was no ceiling here 6 weeks ago.
There was nothing. There was absolutely nada. And we took the kids and we went out on the road. And we did it for 2 weeks while we came back, and then we said, just set it up and go. It makes no difference, because when you set it, they will all come.
Yes.
And that's exactly what's happening here. So when you open up your floodgates, just remember, they're all going to come. Everybody with a vision is going to come, because you're giving them an opportunity to live it. That's what this guy does every day.
And how lucky are you, Rashawn, to be able to live with him, to be inspired by him every day?
Well, I'm just blessed because he been taking care of me every day with my roommate, and I don't even know what to say about him because there's so much.
It's like a mini you.
How was your Christmas?
It was great. So the night before Christmas,
it's okay.
The night before Christmas, I was getting presents, and then I was giving presents, and I just felt great about myself on Christmas because other people have presents, and I could have just had it to myself, but then I just gave it away for me to be not selfish.
You have a computer at home, you guys?
Yeah, we do. It's just that I don't use it often now because I had an iPad, so I thought, okay, this is the only thing I need.
But Jackson has one, right?
Yeah.
So when you go back to school, we have a program that we can give you a code, and you can call us here at the studio, and we can see you right there on screen, and we can talk to you from home.
Great.
And you can fill us in on what you're doing and how school is and what's going on in Tallahassee. You can give us live updates. You guys can come in because it's close, and every time you come back, you fill us in a little bit in person. But we can bring you in right through that screen up there.
Amazing.
Sound good? Sound great.
We would love to do that. What do you think, Mr. Freddie?
I think it'd be fantastic, absolutely.
You can even do a whole program from there if they want to.
We can. There's a lot of things that we can do.
Perfect.
Now that you got your feet wet and you're a little bit more, things underneath. Now you have a connection up there, but you're also working with people down here, so you're going to have to sort of subdivide yourself a little bit. But the idea is because you have an army behind you who can carry them out.
You certainly do.
The object of the game is to put those little chips that you do, and then let's see what happens.
Precisely.
I mean, we're closer to you now. You're in Boca, aren't you?
Delray Beach.
All right,
But
we're not
it's
too far.
10 minutes.
We're very close.
Well, but the object of the game is now we have the room. Back then, when we were at the other place, we didn't have much room to
And
do
we've got the
anything.
hours. The hours are ours. We can do weekends, nights.
We take that opportunity, that advantage to go out there and reach out to you. So
And we
would
spoke to you before.
absolutely
B
love
is
it.
part of our
Yeah.
internship program through FAU. So
Oh,
if you have
great.
anyone that would like to work with us, we can do that as well.
Yes. Are we familiar with that? Just this Saturday, we're going to FAU for robotics. So we're going to build some robots.
So we-
FAU. These teams are amazing,
They're all incredible.
Yeah.
Dylan, we didn't get to ask you, what's your vision for 2020? What do you want to happen?
What do you want to happen?
We can get Pat from, pass him over Mike. Dylan's been working so hard. He showed up on just the perfect day that we needed you to show up.
2020, I hope to get my passport renewed, so I'm probably go visit the Philippines, because that's something that's been on my to-do list for a while. So hopefully,
Anything you would change?
what would I change? I'm pretty content with where I am.
Okay, how about
So-
you, B?
Well, I want to visit with my dad a little bit more. I feel like last year every time I would see him, I'd be like, oh, this is a chore, but I kind of want to be more open with my family, stay a little bit more organized, and of course, do more random acts of kindness. That's what I wrote on our 2020
So she
board.
wrote on the
Yes.
board in the back.
And what year are you in school?
I graduate this next semester.
Wow.
Yes.
You become official.
Official, yes.
Are
I
you going to
can't
go for your
wait.
master's or no?
I'm not sure yet. You know what?
I can see you walking around with a master's.
Yeah, maybe I want to focus on me for a little bit and get my feet wet here. And, this opportunity with you guys has been the highlight of my 2019. So I can't wait for 2020.
Well, we have to use her more.
We definitely
We have
will.
more things for her to do.
We definitely will. A lot of changes, and as we end the year, I'm going to do this. I can't do
Here
this
we
without
go
crying.
again. Here we go. Don't start the crying thing. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Just thank you.
Amazing.
There's nothing to thank me about. There is nothing, absolutely. Listen, raise your glass if you don't have one, if you don't. At home,
Raise it home.
we enjoy 2019. It was a good year. I learned a lot. I love the friends that I have. I love the crew that I have. New, old, it's the same. Welcome to my house. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me a shot at getting this done. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, your family. We will never be separated again. We will do what we need to do to make it bigger and better in 2020. How's that?
And we grow this. Thank you all for everything you've done. What a year. Our doors are always open. I thank
Always.
you for following my craziness.
Craziness, I love.
I say purple walls. He says, let's go go buy the paint. I say mirror. He goes, let's hang it. You say TVs. We go, okay. We've got
How
more
many you
TVs
want?
in here than you ever know.
Yeah.
Our doors are always open. Thank you for my crazy dreams that you help bring to fruition. To all of you that help everything. Genji's in the other room. You guys are all absolutely spectacular. You
Thank
always
you.
have a home with us.
We're
And all I
here.
can do is say thank you. And B, now you understand the whole journey, right?
Oh, there's another half you ain't seen. But we going to take advantage of the fact that you were around.
But more to come and more to do. You guys are always welcome. More to do at the Milagro Center. Our Kids
Absolutely.
Network is officially starting in 2020 in January. It's something we've talked about
Ready
for
to go?
4 years. We need the teen show to kick off. Let's kick it off with the kids from Milagro Teen
No
Center,
problem.
middle school. We've got Captain in the house. We do so much with the homeless vets, with the veterans. Dignity Memorial, about celebrating life always.
Always.
And doing what you got to do. It's time to reset our mindset. You can check out the rebootcruise.com. Go on a cruise. Get your mindset. Get rid of all that stuff you didn't like in 2019. You can be like Dylan and be content, which is amazing. But Dylan, I love that because you know what? Not many people can say they're content with where they are.
That's true.
So, happy 2020 to you as well. All I can say is cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Dawn, you're
Cheers.
still here.
Hi, yeah, I was on Fuego.
Oh, you're on Fuego.
Have fun with us.
And Fuego as well as
Oh, yeah, with the C. You're like the Mexican jumping thing with the C. What? Is that the only word you know is C?
C.
See.
But we love her. We would not have kicked off our New Year's Eve any better without our good friend Dawn Cliff. Dawn and Maria, another fellow Dawn.
Yes.
I know. You know, I don't know
God
what it is
ran
with
out of
that name.
names.
God ran out of names and he named us all Dawn. My partner, my sister from another mother with the crown on.
Yes.
There we go.
And Genji, and such great friends and family. So all of you are always welcome to join us on the set. If we don't know you, we look forward to knowing you. And a special shout out, we didn't do the You've Got Mail, but to Cinnaholic, if you want the most delicious cinnamon buns you've ever tried, and they're vegan, right up the street. They're located at 141 Northwest 20th Street. We got them, they're gone, but they're amazing. Some more to come with that. They're vegan and they're kosher.
They're going to come on the show.
And they deliver, so You've Got Mail from Cinnaholics.
There you go.
Have a great day, everyone. Be safe. Be kind to each other. No drinking and driving. Please, there are kids on the road. Just be safe, and we will see you Thursday. Same time, same place. Day after New Year's. We're going to kick this off 2020. See you then.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Feliz. What is it? Feliz.